I always wanted to have a baby from when I was younger. I had it planned out, like in my head, go to college, graduate by the age of 21, find a man, get a house by the age of 25, by 27, travel, and have my first kid. That was just how I've always planned it, kind of like the nice little Cinderella story. So, but of course, life didn't work out that way. So, always, have a good career, be nice and happy, and have like about 7 kids. I always wanted to have a big family because I'm the only child. So then life happens, and I went to college. I partied. I traveled. I graduated, had a job, moved around a couple times, didn't find the right person, had boyfriends, had friends, and that was about it. Then it was like all of my kind of personal dreams that I had of marriage that kind of went through the sideway because, of course, as you live life, things change, life change, people change, you grow up. So it was just a matter of, okay, what do I want to do in my life? I wanted to work and have fun and travel and see the world. And I pretty much did. And then by the time I looked, I was like, oh, I don't have any kids, and I do want to have a kid, and I bought a house. So at the age of 37, I wasn't in a relationship. I previously had relationship off and on, off and on. Um, I ended up getting pregnant. And I didn't think I could have kids because when I tried with my ex-boyfriend, it never happened. So it wasn't like as if we was going to be really committed, but at the time we were together and I wanted kids and he wanted kids, so he didn't mind, you know, if I ended up getting pregnant or not. So I we broke up, had a friend that I would sleep with every now and then, and I ended up getting pregnant. So I was quite surprised by that. And then a couple weeks later, I ended up miscarrying. So that was hard on me because I've never experienced pregnancy nor a miscarriage. So that was that was kind of hard. But when I miscarried, I had to really think to myself, do I really want to have a kid? If I have a baby, do I want to have a spouse? Do I want to be a single mother? Um, I have my house because I bought a house, and with one of the bedrooms, I didn't do anything with it because I knew I wanted to have a kid. But I thought maybe I would have to go to the adoption route. But when I ended up getting pregnant, I realized, okay, I can do this. So that's when I kind of thought to myself, how do I want to go about doing this? So I went online and I looked up donors, like how to get artificially inseminated. Like there was this thing on YouTube reading about how to do it yourself. And I said, dear God, no, I'm not going to do it myself because Lord knows something wrong will definitely happen. And then I read that UConn did artificial insemination. So I went on the website to kind of read and see how to go about the procedure of getting artificially inseminated, or even if I had to go that route because I wasn't sure, again, if I was still fertile enough, if I had good eggs to even get pregnant. So once I made the appointment, that's when I realized to myself, okay, I really am going to do this. I really am going to plan on having a baby by myself. And it was just like it was like a no-brainer. I didn't tell nobody, but I knew this is what I wanted to do. And I pretty much kept it to myself because I didn't want nobody to tell me, oh, maybe you should wait. Maybe you should wait for the right person. Are you sure you're going to do this? I already had it in my mind. I had it set. I wanted to do it. There was no turning back. I bought one. So thank God it worked on the first try because they are expensive. I didn't realize like it's $700, $800. They collect the sperm, they wash it. So it's just this little old sperm thing, and you look and you're like, what the heck is that? That can't do anything for me. And I'm looking at the nurse, I'm like, are you serious? That's what I pay my money for? I'm like, that little thing can't do. She goes, oh no, actually, yes, it can. She goes, like sex ed class, all you need is that one sperm to reach the egg. And I'm looking at her and I'm like, yes, but that's such little bit of sperm. She goes, it's a million of sperm. It's been washed out. She goes, a lot of people think that you need all that glob to create a baby and you really don't. And I'm looking at her and I'm looking at this little tube and I'm just like, there is no way possible. I don't have the hassle of having an ex coming around, telling me what to do, having to share custody, or having to go through any of that crazy BS like some of my friends are going through right now. Um, I love it. I love being a mother. It may be challenging at times because at times he will cry and cry and cry. And I look at him and I'll be like, okay, are you serious? Like, I already changed you. I fed you. You can't be in mommy's arms all the time. I'm like, you got to be able to sit and we can play and stuff like that. So it's challenging, but it's the best decision because I wake up every morning happy that I have him. I look into his eyes and he will just smile and tries to talk. And when he lays down in the bed, he scoots. And I'm just looking at him and I'm just like, you are just my lovely miracle baby. I'm like, I love him. I adore him.